Hey everybody, it's Heather Nichols here. Let's talk about talking to your body and asking your body questions about things. This is something that is not obviously something that we're taught. It's not something that we learn to do. And most people don't even know that they can. Most people don't know that, a lot of people don't even know that they have a body. Let's start there. So if you know you have a body and you would like to talk to it, that's great. You're doing great. But our bodies have this amazing consciousness that is like, our bodies are these incredible facilitators, basically. They have a consciousness of their own. And when we start to acknowledge that and we start to really tap into the wisdom of the body, the consciousness of the body, the awareness of our bodies, it can contribute so much to every aspect of our lives. And if you've watched any of my videos, you've seen, that I've done about bodies, you've seen me address this. And we posted one a few days ago that was about kind of a story that I shared about how my body showed me some stuff and facilitated me around some things, which was really, really cool. And I realized, it would be good to kind of maybe back up a little bit and give you all some tools for how you can do that with your own body. So the thing that I want to say about the voice of the body is that the voice of our bodies it's subtle, it's energetic, and sometimes it's not subtle. Sometimes our bodies communicate with us in the form of pain, So bodies use sensation to get our attention, and a lot of times they use not so positive sensations, or just different things that get created, in our bodies where we have to pay attention, and so that's one of the ways that one of the sort of things that bodies use to get our attention when we're not paying attention. And one of the ways you can start to, if you have a lot of pain, illness, that kind of thing, a lot of challenges with your body, it may be that your body's really asking you to listen to it more and talk to it more and consult it more, honor it more as its own entity, as its own consciousness. And a lot of times when people start doing that, their challenges with their body go away. When they start seeing their body as its own, having its own consciousness and communicating with them and also honoring it. And so let's just look at the thing that we call a gut feeling, right? The gut feeling is it's one of those things where, you just know. That's how you have a gut feeling. You just know. And you might even feel it in your gut. That's probably where that came from, is you kind of have this feeling in your gut. And sometimes it's like a, intensity in your belly or, something like that. But it could also be an expansiveness as well, where you just know something. And it can't really be defined or described much more than that. But when we talk about it, you kind of start to turn your attention toward it and recall, maybe you can recall a time when this has been the case for you, or, exactly what I'm talking about, or you're like, yeah, I'd like to have more of that. And I remember this was a long time ago for me, maybe, I don't know, probably 13, 14 years ago, where I was like, I would really like to hone my intuition. Intuition was the word that I used for it at the time. Now I would say more awareness, but I was like, I would really like to hone my intuition and be more intuitive. And what that really involved was trusting myself more. And it included my body, because my body, our bodies can be an amazing part of our intuition and our awareness. They give us a lot of awareness. And so, but the thing about intuition, awareness, knowing, whatever you want to call it, it's instantaneous. It's a split second. You just know. And our bodies can show us things in this way like that. And so part of starting to talk to your body more and ask it more questions and listen to it more is A, remember that you can do that. That's the first part, is just remembering, like, if you're going to eat something, maybe you want to ask your body, hey, I always encourage people to start with the question, do you want to eat, body? Like, because your body may not even want to eat. You might think it does, but do you want to eat? You're going to get a yes or a no. Your body might lean forward as a yes, lean back as a no. So it depends on, kind of, you'll play with this, you'll hone it over time, and you'll start to get a sense of the communication with your body. If you wanted to communicate with somebody, you would have to like if you were speaking a different language or something like that, or like you'd have to practice, and so speaking with your body, communicating with your body takes practice and engagement, and it's just something you just need to do and find out how it works. And if you quote unquote get it wrong, well, you can't really get it wrong. Try it out, see what shows up. Body, do you want to eat? Yes. Okay, great. If so, what do you want to eat? And when and then the first thing that pops might be what it is, and then you can be like, are you sure? Or you could even hold that thing in your hand, and if your body leans toward it, that's a yes. If it leans back, it's a no. But again, you have to find out how your body works. And what happens is, the thing that I would just say is, don't doubt the process. Don't second guess yourself. Like, I have some water here. It's like, body, do you want to drink this water? And my body's like, no. And not now. Okay, cool. Well, if I don't drink the water now, I'm not going to die. If I drink it now when my body doesn't want it, it's fine. It's no big deal. If I eat, bread when my body doesn't want bread, I'm not going to die. If you have, if you're like allergic to gluten, maybe you would, but you got to be aware of that stuff too. And that's all stuff that can change as well. But that's a story for another time. But practice, play with it, trust yourself, and know that usually the first thing that pops, that's it. That's the awareness that your body gives you. It doesn't take a lot of pomp and circumstance. It doesn't take a lot of efforting. It doesn't take a lot of figuring it out. It's like, first thing that comes to your awareness, trust it, go with it, see how that was. If that wasn't correct, then ask for more clarity. Hey, body, could you show me with like way more clarity? I really would like to get you. I really would like to hear your messages. I really would like to understand what you're asking. I really would like to honor you more. Can you show me in a way that's really clear to me? Ask your body that and see what shows up. It's an experiment. It's a play. It's an adventure. You can't get it right. You can't get it wrong. So go play with it and trust you and trust your body.